Hello and welcome to episode 13, today's of the Culture Ultras podcast.
Uno, dos,
I'm
tres, catorce, as Bono once said. 1, 2, 3, 14. Really?
Which
Really?
he says before, what's the song? Uno, dos, tres,
It's
14.
catorce. Yeah, it's Vertigo. Vertigo, innit?
Hello.
Yeah, that's the
Anyway,
one.
I'm joined by fellow U2 fan.
Oh, no, that's not. Oh, right.
Bono apologist Fionn.
Yes. My favourite Bono moment is when he confuses a San Francisco 49ers flag for a Sinn Féin flag in San Francisco, and goes on about, do you know how many people they've killed? Fucking brilliant. What, the 49ers? Have they?
Yeah. They've killed on defense, mate.
Well, Jimmy good up, but he didn't play for him anymore. Anyway,
No,
it's not an NFL podcast.
No, it isn't. No, because we only talk about the round, but call it football. Don't use their hands, mate. Use their fucking hands.
Why call it hand egg? Why call it
Listen, mate. If they were so strong, they wouldn't need all that padding, would they? Okay. If they were that strong, they would not need that padding, mate.
It's not proper. You won't get out of weather space.
They tried to recruit. They tried to recruit Dan Carter, but I think Harry Kane may have been tapped up by a couple of.
Oh, but like
NFL
being a
teams.
kicker in the NFL is like the easiest job in the world.
Oh yeah.
But
also,
until you cost the team the game, and then you get sacked immediately.
Yeah, everything hinges on you, really, doesn't it? And then you become.
Well, it's like they get sacked for one mistake. Right, brilliant. So that's how life should be. Oh, you forgot to send an email. Gone.
Oh, you
Out
did not.
you go.
You did not. You didn't CC me into this email. Can I just ask you a question? Yeah, go for it. You found the band Corner Shop. Why? Because here's your brimful of Asher P45, mate.
Oh yes.
Everybody needs a bosom for a pillow. Sorry, that wasn't a statement. That's the next lyric. How's your? You had some exciting news. You were gigging there.
We did a gig.
Vulture
We did a pop group gig. Pop group. It was lovely. Yeah, it went very well. I'm still wearing the same shirt I was wearing 3 days ago because I've not been bothered to change. Which is probably why I'm developing a cough. But
Punk, mate.
crust. Not had a shower in 3 days.
At Lions Den, where I was gigging on there Thursday.
Right.
Oh yeah, nice venue, isn't it?
It's very nice. Yeah,
Very good.
we are and like the patrons of the Den in Bermondsey, no one likes us. So yeah, it was a good time. It was a good time.
That isn't true. You had Jamie Hutchinson as a special guest.
We did, but yeah, more coattail riding. There we go.
Glad it went
Flinging
well.
on.
No, you're not. No,
it was good. No, it was good. I'm very thankful for to everyone who came. And it was great fun. Yeah, so yeah, we'll do it again. We'll let you know in advance next time.
Lovely stuff. I had a debut gig, or debut performance, should I say?
Yes.
It was my debut. Well, it was my return debut to Five Aside.
It's his second debut.
Quite literally thrown into the Lions Den. I drove from Wrexham, where I live, to Ardwick Power League.
Oh yeah.
To play. Really enjoyed it. Did I score?
It's a tough place to go. It's a tough place to go, Ardwick Power League.
And listen, we still got to go Cokedale Pits next week, and I will love it if we bring bibs. Because
they've got to go to Bury College sixth form and get a result. And I'll tell you,
I would love it if they did change for a fiver.
I'll tell you. You can tell him. I can tell him now. If you're listening, why don't you take card?
It's quite impressive. It's not like these power leagues I've seen where every pitch is named after a ground, which is very belittling, I think.
Yeah.
Have you seen those ones where it's like, oh, where are you? Number 7, San Siro.
Yeah.
I know that's a good way to differentiate the pitches, but you're not at the San Siro. You're in Hull.
And then they run out. They run out of names. They go, where are you? Goodison Park. Fucking
Yeah.
Burnabout's that.
Yeah.
Burnabout's pitch 6. Goodison Park. Go on here.
You were playing at Kassam Stadium. There's only 3 sides to the pitch, mate. It keeps going out.
You can see the car park.
But yeah, I played myself into corners a lot. I sort of very wing oriented.
Cowardly football.
Yeah, but I did make a tackle. I did set up a goal, and I did score, but it was inside the D. And I tried to do a Markov peep show thing. I went, sorry guys.
Yeah. I was going to stick one in their fucking goal hole, but
I quoted that, and everyone looked at me like, but they were really lovely people, and I can't wait to play with them again because I had a great time. But yes, no goals, 1 assist, plenty of enthusiasm.
yeah.
But yeah, we played with an official EFL ball for Puma. I was listening to a podcast last week about what balls I like to kick. Now, I think this is, I don't know, I pose this to you. When you watch footage from the 70s, 80s, I'd even say early 90s, the ball looks like an absolute delight to kick. It looks like almost flyaway-esque. It look like you could pretty much manipulate it however way you'd want to. The EFL ball, the modern day one, honestly, Fionn, it was like kicking a cannonball. It was horrific.
Awful.
And he went, "Oh, I've
not
let
this iteration ball. This one.
Yeah, like this season. He went, I got it from a charity shop the other week. I was like, it is rock. It was horrible. It was absolutely horrible to kick. Which is why
I remember them yellow ones of like 2000, the yellow and blue ones like 2007. I want to say. That was a good ball. That was a proper ball. That one. The 2002 World Cup ball, sensational. 2006 World Cup ball, sensational. The Jabulani, much maligned 2010 ball, superb in my opinion. Just because you can't handle a Diego Forlan free kick, don't start whinging.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. My when my dad played 5-a-side, he'd always like come home, and which was that was a relief for me that he'd come home. But you would you'd be like, I'd be like, how was it? This is before I was able to play with him and his mates, and he'd have like the indoor football, the panels, the imprint of the panels, just all over him.
Yeah.
Like absolute monster. Absolute monster.
Sounds like abuse, really, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does a little. Yeah, it does, yeah. But yeah, I played the rock hard ball, but like I've kicked an Adidas treacle at the '98 World Cup ball. That was an absolute joy. That is like putty in my feet, mate.
I can't say I've ever had the pleasure of a '98 ball. Yeah, but I think the 2002 super. I remember I had a 2000. My uncle bought me a Euro 2006 ball. Playing with it, and then it got for my mates, and it got kicked under a car that was going up the hill. Got wedged under, and it drove off within about 10 minutes. So that was the end of that one. That was the that was Euro 2000. Was that 4 or 8? It was one of them. 8, I think. Painful.
I'd like to do a sort of special, like if we could film us kicking one from every like tournament in the past 20 years or something. That'd be pretty cool.
What's that?
Like score a penalty or free kick with like, I don't know, the Euro 2004 ball to now, or World Cup ball to now. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Pretty
go all the way back to 66 and just kick a fucking brick for a living.
Yeah. Like you said before,
Alzheimer's.
I did header it. First thing I did was header it, and
Just a vision of Alan Shearer.
I saw
20.
I saw 29 fluorescent bibs. Honestly, it was. But yeah, the 98 ball you're unfamiliar with. A sentence I say as I wait for my remaining number on the lottery. Been waiting for that.
Fucking Darren Brown.
Do you remember when National Lottery called their machines like Merlin or Guinevere? Genuinely, the National Lottery used to name their machines. We'll be using Merlin! And then I used to get
Oh yeah, like it made a difference. Yeah. We'll be using Pascal Chimbomba. That'll be better then. That'll be better. We'll be using Paul Sharner this evening.
My another dream job for me would be football wise. Apart from commentator, would be to be asked to sort of circle the balls around in the pot, and then
There'll never be a cup draw like Rod Stewart though. You know, it's never going to be beat with that. It's just not. Just so absolutely good. Pissed up, brilliant.
I've looked at. I forgot a piece of paper. I haven't got a piece of paper. Will my partner mind me ripping a little bit out of this diary? Yes, she will, because that's work orientated. Okay, here we go.
Yes, she will. You know she's gonna complain. It's like, what she does best.
You circled it. You circled it around. And hold on, I'm opening the ball now.
Okay.
FK Maribor. There you go. That.
We'll play.
Hold on.
Manchester United.
Olympique Marseille. There you go. I'm just saying. Infantino, if you're out there, not Infantino. I don't know who the UEFA president is. Don't know his name.
The banter they always have before draws is absolutely painful. I remember the was it the World Cup one, and it's like fucking an hour of someone talking to Cafu about how he does his washing up. Just fucking get on with it. Not asked what fucking Roberto Carlos thinks about Domestos. Just fucking draw it.
Rui Costa is always wondering if you're more of a non-bio man.
Oh, fuck me.
Manish, are you capsule or powder?
Marco Materazzi, orange juice or apple in the morning? Apple is good, of course, but orange also has benefit. And when I play, they always say that as well. Every single sentence of every foreign football or the draws. When I play, we play football. No, it's basically that. Fucking we play football. What did you do? What did you do on your holidays?
Yeah.
Just fucking inane banter for an hour. Draw fucking Ecuador versus Cameroon. Hurry up.
In England, they do it so like just brazen. Like right, it's -5 at I don't know.
Prescott Cable. We're outside Prescott Cables. They're hoping for a big draw, and they've drawn someone in their own league.
Yeah. The balls are always in like a sort of velvet bag, and they all get placed on the little thing afterwards. But I'd love to do that. Just stir them around and go Olympiacos. Well, that's the first time
in the FA Cup draw. Something's gone wrong there. It's Taunton Town versus Panathinaikos. That's a bit of a trip. Fucking hell.
You've absolutely nailed that. The whole thing of where they get so like I'm trying to think of an example. Oh, like so if it's Figo, I mean it'll be like Figo will go Real Madrid, and he goes Real Madrid, the club you know a lot of Figo. Yes.
The best ones when it's like some like unknown foot. It's an early FA Cup draw round, and it's like Stephen Barkles played 412 times for fucking Portsmouth and Ruston and Diamonds. And then I go, I know the boys. I know the boys. And they draw the fucking draw. I used to play. Oh, the
Yeah.
boys soon find they'll be backing up and that on backing up.
But imagine if
Fuck
like
off.
or they do something. I don't know if this has happened. If it's been like a derby and the player has played for that team, but like if, I don't know, say if it was like if it was Mark Noble and he drew West Ham Millwall. I swear I had that on purpose.
I
I
did do
swear
that. I did do nothing. I
I
did.
did
Well, not
do
really.
that.
I promise. I promise I've not fucking done nothing there. What a time. What a time it'll be. What a time. It'll be a big night for the boys. Big night. Fuck off. There'll be some. It'll be great to just carry on. There'll be some policing concerns, of course. Might have to be an early kick-off. Probably ruin the atmosphere, really. But yeah, it's a big time.
I find that a bit with the time because Newcastle and Sunderland have been drawn in the third round of the FA Cup. I think, and he goes, "Well, you've made people in the northeast very oh, I'm sorry to the northeast." It's like, mate, they're loving it. They've not played each other in 6 years.
No. No, but it's like, yeah, it's like the only people we've made unhappy are coppers who have to work on that day. It's the only people we've made unhappy. And horses in the local area.
Yeah, I saw someone put a comment saying like horses have just like shivered.
It's just some fucking poor bastard who's gonna get clocked in the neck because Miguel Almiron missed an open net.
Kind weird derby. What do you think? A lot of people brag. A lot of people say the M25 derby. I wouldn't say it's point. I
What's the
wouldn't say
M25 derby?
I wouldn't say it's pointless, but I'd say it's been manufactured.
What's the
I think
M25 derby?
Crystal Palace Brighton, isn't it?
Oh right. Yeah, oh yeah.
So
That's Palace fans apparently the best in the
yeah,
country. Too scared to have a rivalry with the teams that are actually fucking next door, i.e. Millwall, West Ham.
exactly. Like
Yeah.
Millwall Leeds is a big thing.
That's just fucking National Front get together.
Yeah.
Who's more racist? Let's find out.
I watch a guy. I'll shout him out. He's called. I'd love it. I'd love it if we could one day do a video with him because it's content that I would absolutely love to make and experience. There's a guy called the Padded Seat, and he'll be
Yeah.
like, "Today I'm at Burnley to try out their hospitality."
Oh, the
And
hospitality guy. Yeah.
it's so good. Like the videos, it's crap. Like some Morecambe, the value you get at Morecambe is outrageous.
Hey,
So good.
Morecambe got a really nice ground. I've been to Morecambe's ground. Went
They
pre-season once years ago. Where I said the words, "Oh, Ryan Brobble will be a world-class footballer," and he hasn't been.
the only downside is their mascot is not a giant shrimp. He goes there. I'm here at Millwall for like hospitality, whatever, and all the comments are like from like Leeds fans and West Ham fans going, "Oh, the worst hospitality in Millwall do not go together." But it did look quite
hospitality, hospital.
yeah.
Take the itty off. There you got X. Come to Millwall, you go to fucking hospital, son. You've got 3 extra letters you don't need, you can't.
It did look bonkers. It looks like they put on a good. There's something like Spurs where you get your own suite.
Oh, well,
That's a bit much for someone who wants to like. What I've been doing recently is I've been like looking at. I've sort of like tier listing grounds that I really want to go to in England, Wales, Scotland, and then I sort of do a deep dive. So I've been falling asleep to a lot of and Ireland. Sorry. And that's not me saying Ireland's insignificant, including Ireland. That is me having Ireland on my list. I've got Sligo Rovers on my list. I've got Bohemians on my list. Okay, I've got Dundalk. I've got Shamrock Rovers. Okay, come at me. James, you seem to appear Protestant leaning. Have you got Linfield on the list? No, I haven't. What I've been doing now is I've been falling asleep to season reviews. Remember, like the old like VHSs.
Oh yeah.
So on YouTube, I like last night I fell asleep to Nottingham Forest 1990-91, and just woke up to a big image of Brian Clough It's terrifying.
Oh, that's funny.
But yeah, Viden is. I know we've talked about it on previous pods, but Viden is up there.
Well, 13th of Jan, Borough playing, so I might go. I've never been to the Den, so I might go. Do you want to come, James? Come down with me if you want.
Yeah, I could.
Why don't we do it?
An,
Why
an,
don't
honorary, an honorary Borough fan.
There you go. Take you down.
It was match days like. There you go.
Yeah, don't say that. You feel alright?
I've invited my cousin on the stag as well, who's a Borough fan, and I told him I've got a mate coming who's a Borough fan, and he is over the moon.
Oh,
Like
really?
he genuinely cannot wait.
There we go. I'm
And he's
sure
like,
we'll
"Oh,
have
mate, I'll bring a flag. I'll bring a flag, and we can both hold it."
Oh,
Right.
that reminds me of my mate when we went to Palermo. He took a fucking berry flag, tried to hang it over the because we had like where the hotel was. It was like it was in the big square, and it was like the balcony was facing out. So he just like he tied it over the railing. Obviously, first thing he did, and it's like fucking. It was an England flag with like fucking something about up the fucking shakers, something like that. And then, like, we walked out the hotel, I went for a fag downstairs, came back in, and the bandera. No, not here. All right, okay. Thank God you've told me that, so I don't have to be lumbered in with the berry fan.
It's only Berry though. It's not like
Yeah, like the mafia are gonna come round and go, we are siamo Rochdale. Spotland is where do we go? Simone Perotta stood on the line. No.
do you dare walk the same turf in Palermo as you would Gig Lane? A team that was once sponsored by Birthdays cards.
Oh no, yeah. You see a few of them now, like around Bury birthdays tops, right, for people who never went and went under because they support fucking United or something.
It is a problem that is twofold. You want to generate interest into the Phoenix Club. You will obviously want to hark past to better times. However, there is people, and I'm going to call them out, the Northern Quarter hipsters in wear a Berry shirt and go, yeah, I actually really like the way Berry are playing it out the back. No, you're not. You've just seen it. You bought it, and you think you're a part of something. End of.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Stop trying to feel something.
Yeah.
You cunts.
Yeah. No, don't have hope.
Yeah.
Do not have
Just
hope.
be miserable.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's good advice.
You can take anything from this podcast when it's to have no hope. Dulwich Hamlet, another one. I think Dulwich Hamlet are quite a
hipstery club.
hipster I know Peter Crouch obviously has done that thing where he's tried to inject
What a firm into Dulwich Hamlet.
yeah, there are certain grounds where I can imagine, like, have you ever done Forest Green?
I've not done Forest Green.
I don't think I'd do Forest Green.
Cotswolds away doesn't really appeal.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, see, I was factoring this in because you're more experienced than I am. There's some aways, like, locations in the UK you've been to where, like, yeah, like Mark Lawrenson said this about Chester. He's like, Chester is not a football city.
No, well,
Are any places you've been where you're like,
Stoke 40. It's one of these new grounds. Stoke 45. It's like a 45-minute walk to the ground along the canal. I think we've talked about this before. Coventry. It took me 2 hours to get back from the stadium to the fucking ground because about 1,800 buses were cancelled and the train wasn't. What other shit ones have I been to? Charlton is probably one of the worst places I've ever been to, but it's actually quite. Yeah. If it wasn't in London, it'd be like that's what fucking Bob Geldof be doing a charity concert for Charlton. You have fucking that one of the Janet Jackson singing "We Are the World" at fucking the Valley. What other shit ones are into? I'm trying to think of proper horrible grounds. But I mean Burnley, obviously. Burnley's always a shit one. Yeah,
Burnley.
but it's
No, come on.
Derby shithole. That's a dreadful ground. And like Derby Station is not in the middle of Derby. It's like on an industrial estate. You come out, there's a Jaguar showroom. Who the fuck's buying a Jaguar in Derby?
Yeah.
More chance
It
of
does,
buying an actual fucking Jaguar, as in the big cat.
it does annoy me that like the ground isn't where it says it is.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how far away West Ham's new ground is from Upton Park.
But
But
it's just like it just looks shit, doesn't it? Like Upton Park looks the fucking
oh yes,
If you
highlights
can't
of
stop your parties, you've got to play the atmosphere as well. That's just fine to say it's as
oh,
well. It'll spit on me face.
I'd love to do London Stadium, but I have got a feeling of like midway through walking around, just like accidentally looking at someone the wrong way and going, "You fucking what, you mag? I'm sorry.
I'll catch you first.
I'm really sorry. We're just part of a podcast. We're just
Yeah. Oh yeah, that'd be great. That dude, the fucking influencer shit right on the fucking
yeah.
like fucking hardcore Millwall fans.
Steve Lomas. Steve Lomas. Oh, you're all right, you mate. You're all right. You're all right. I'm sorry, mate. Julian Fauban. I'm sorry.
Frederick Pickion, I'm sorry.
I've got a Fred Perry T-shirt that's claret and blue. Please.
I always think of you before I think of Villa Rob. Like, please.
Obviously, of course, mentioned Scunthorpe, but they can't really be classed as a league club anymore. Let's end on this. We can end on this. Can you tell me, Fionn, the only player to play for Burnley, Villa, and West Ham, claret and blue team?
Danny Ings, no?
Well, as always, guys, you can follow us on Twitter and Instagram.
Come on, yeah. Come on. Bosh. So have some of that.
Yeah.
What I'll just say, have I got any football questions for you? I'm sure I have quickly. Do you want to do some? Why have I got the Eurovision app on my work phone? That's interesting. That's weird. But yeah, if you want to, I've got there we go. If you want to do some social media plugging, I'll find you a question, Jim.
You can follow us at CulturersPod on Instagram. You can follow us on CulturesPod on Twitter, now called X.
That no one that I refuse to ever use.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also, if you are an account that you're gonna steal and use our content and clip it without crediting us, we will tweet you and ask you to. I'm looking at you, Men in Blazers. Rig out.
We will strike down upon thee with furious anger and a few tweets, yeah, please. And a few begging tweets.
Rigouts did credit us for it. However, we are going to have to add watermarks. I think we're going to leave more marks on water than BP, mate. So if you are going to just credit us, the problem is that we really enjoy doing this, and like Chris, for example, has had to defend himself and show WhatsApp chats of him making the Ian Wright thing because people are like, do you own the image? And it's like, yes, we do. So I think we might take a couple more precautions.
And the more of that WhatsApp chat that gets shown, the more likely it is my future is over. With an accidental screenshotting of something. So please do, yeah. So please, when you're nicking something, think of me. Think of my.
Right.
I've got a question for. I think this is now a good ending, right? We'll do that. You can do this next. You can think of one next time.
Okay.
But we'll end on a question every time after we get our give people a reason to watch through the plugs.
Yeah. And you can submit them as well. That'd be nice. You want to submit?
Yeah, there you go. Although, yeah, we're gonna have to keep the answer from. You have to send it to either me or Jane.
Yes. Yeah.
Pick one. Yeah. So record saves in one Premier League game is 14. Right, in one game by one goalkeeper. There's 3 players who have it. There's 3.
Yeah.
So can you guess them? You're probably better off guessing the club first because they're quite hard.
I think you asked me this.
Oh, did I?
When you were drunk.
Oh, did I? Oh.
However, if memory serves,
right. Well,
and currently memory is double faulting a lot. My brain My brain's Kyrgios.
More
Man.
memories Henman rather than Djokovic at the moment.
I'm gonna go Van der Sar.
No.
De Gea.
Yes. Oh, I did ask you this when I was pissed, yeah?
De Gea. Begovic.
No.
I knew someone who gave him gloves. He needs to borrow some gloves. Anyway,
Just gave him blood. Fucking Asmir Begovic on the fucking transfusion table.
Okay, De Gea. What era do I need to
So
be
the
looking
other
at?
two are both in 2014.
Okay. Ooh. Fabianski.
No.
Chesney.
No.
2014. So 2013-14 season and 2014-15. Who was playing?
One of them.
Was Sorensen still at Stoke then?
No. Oh, well, that's a good guess. I don't think Stoke was Stoke in the Premier League. Oh, yeah, they were. Were they? When did Stoke get relegated?
2018.
Did they? Is it that
Yeah.
that recent?
Yeah, it was 2018 along with Swansea and
Really?
yeah.
2018?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Fucking hell. Really? I
Ajax.
could go higher, James, I think. Really? Really good fucking hell.
Ajaxen, Stecklenburg, Howard.
Fucking hell. That's just a great sentence on the if you Google Stoke City relegation season. Goes on about Pewlers. Mark Hughes in May 2013. He guided the club to their highest Premier League position of 9th in 3 successive seasons. Then decline set in under Hughes, which led to relegation.
I think they got in the Europa League, didn't they? But I think that was through to City winning the cup and they runners up. Anyway, Ajaxen, Stecklenburg, Howard. Mignolet?
Oh, it's close in a way.
Belgian keeper.
No.
Oh.
Who did he used to play for? Before Liverpool.
Rayner?
No. No. Who did Mignolet play for before Liverpool? The club.
Oh, yeah, one was Victor Manon. Or Manone.
Victor Manon? Vito Manone?
Victor
Manon. Victor
Sorry.
Manon.
That's
Imagine having the surname Manon in football. Fucking pain in the ass.
That's what he was called on Pro Evo.
Manone. Vito Manone.
Manon.
And I'll give you the other one for interest of time. Was and I'm sorry to be cruel. There you go, Tim Krul. Newcastle.
Of course,
Tim
yes.
Krul.
Was subbed on to save penalties against Costa Rica.
And in Manone's game, I think it was against Chelsea when I think drew nil. I think was that you know when was it Danny Welbeck playing for Sunderland then? Or it might have been a bit that bit before then. But yeah, I think Sunderland won that game. 1-0 and Chelsea had obviously 14 shots on target. I can't remember who it was, but it was one player. One player had 7 shots on target. You'd be fucking fuming.
I wonder if that's when they had like Giaccherini.
Sorry. Giaccherini.
We'll end very quickly. I know last week when we had when we were doing the Bolton episode, I came up with the headline: "Should David Wheater be caught in a match fixing scandal? Wheater fix." If we turn back the clock and Tim Krul played against Switzerland and Net Holland won, and it was Jan Sommer that missed the penalty and it was saved by Krul, the headline the next day: Krul Sommer, and we'll end it there. I think 34 minutes of gold. Vultures on Instagram and Twitter. Submit your questions at the end if you want. You want to ask us a little. We love doing that. Passes the time. Not on the pod.
Anything to fill a bit of time.
Or if you've got any questions you want to ask or things you want to submit, then yeah, just hit us up at Cultures Pod on Instagram and Twitter. I will continue to be James Allen.
I will continue to be Fionn the Taser. I need to grab it out.
And we'll see you. We'll see you on the flip side. Yeah. See you later, guys.
See you later, guys. Thank you, guys. Thanks for that, guys.